Hello and welcome to this tutorial about having trouble saying a fully tuggable furnace array, something like that. Well, you see it right here behind me, and the idea is that in the latest snapshot, which should be final, that is 1.14, there are three kinds of furnaces. There's the normal furnace, which works as it has always done. There's a smoker, which primarily is used for food items, and then there's a blast furnace that is used for primarily different kind of ores like iron, gold, but also redstone, coal, and so on. So here we are. This is the array, and the way it's looking now with all three lamps on, that's a way you're never going to use it. It's a bit counterintuitive, but in this setup, the lamp means that the furnaces are locked, so you cannot use them. I've made another slightly bigger version that I will show you in a second, where the light is turned around so that it's more intuitive, but this is the smallest one that I could build. And it works like a normal smelter. You have a place to put in fuel, you have a place where the items come out, and you have a place where you can put the items in. If we step back a bit, you can see I've made this two different ways, because the very simple one is you just put your fuel in here, and you put your items to smelt up there, up there, and it will come out here. What I've done is that I've taken them down, and that requires that I've built a drop elevator, but that's totally optional. You don't need it for this setup, but I will show you how to do it and talk a bit about the pros and cons of that, just in case you want to. But let's see. This is the blast furnace, and what you can do in this is, for instance, iron. So I will put in iron. As you see, nothing is happening, and that is because they're all locked. But we know that we want to have it fast, so we open this and woof, then the items are getting smelted there. Now, everything that can be smelted in these furnaces can also be smelted in the old furnaces, and everything that can be smelted in these furnaces can also be smelted in these furnaces. So we actually can do this and let this old furnace array help. It will only smelt at half the pace, but it suddenly makes your furnace array much bigger. It's all going to the same output, as I said, so there's no difference there. You might want to think about it, because you can actually time this. If you are smelting, for instance, 3 stacks of iron, a rough rule is that this will take twice as long, and you don't want this to get filled up and burn longer than this one, because this one is faster. So basically, when you're a little more than halfway through, just look at the outbox where it's coming in, then turn this off again, because then those that are there will burn out, will be smelted at and end exactly the same time as this one. So now they're all smelted, and we will put in, for instance, a food item. I mean, you get the idea. And then we unlock this because we want to have the food items in this oven. This is just after burning. But we could, of course, open this as well, because these two actually work with the same items. Now, here's another furnace array, exactly the same setup. I've just been using more of the 1.14 possibilities. For instance, the fuel and the output are more or less concealed because they're barrels, and so is the input chest. and I've built it one higher, because in this one the lights actually indicate whether or not the furnaces are on, and I think it's more intuitive. It makes the build bigger, but it is kind of more intuitive, and I've even tried it this way if you really want to be sure. This, now you see those smokers are the ones that are going to do the job now. I hope you like the idea of the totally fully automatic toggleable furnace array, and if you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see some of the other things I built, very soon I'll be making new furnace array for 1.14 as well, that is not manually toggleable, but will actually be fully automatic, so that whatever you put in the same input chest will automatically go to the right furnace arrays. So if you're interested in that as well, please look out for my channel. Bye.